Your savings account is lying to you. It's showing you a number. Maybe $2,000. Maybe $5,000. Maybe $500. And it's making you feel like that number is just a number. But here's what your bank will never tell you. That $1,000 sitting in your account right now, doing absolutely nothing, has the mathematical ability to become $1 million. Not if you win the lottery. Not if you find the next Amazon. Not if you get lucky. Just by understanding one financial principle that 95% of Americans walk past every single day without ever truly grasping. Here's what makes this painful. This principle is not new. It is not complicated. It is not hidden behind a finance degree or a Wall Street connection. It is free, it is available to you right now, and the only thing it requires is time. Every month you don't use it, you are permanently giving away money you will never get back. So in the next 9 minutes, we are going to talk about your money specifically, with real numbers, real math, and a real step-by-step plan. No fluff, no theory, just the financial truth that changes everything. Let's get into it. The financial problem hiding in plain sight. Here is a number that should genuinely disturb you. The average American earns over $2 million in their lifetime. $2 million. And the average American retires with less than $90,000 saved. That means somewhere between earning $2 million and the end of a 40-year career, over $1,900,000 passed through people's hands and completely disappeared, not stolen, not lost in one bad decision. Just gone, slowly, quietly, month by month. And the reason is not what most people think. It's not overspending. It's not low income. It's not bad luck. It's that nobody ever taught people the difference between money that sits and money that grows. A savings account at 0.4% interest doesn't grow your money. It barely keeps up with the cost of groceries going up every year, while your $10,000 sits in a savings account earning $40 a year. That same $10,000 invested correctly earns $1,000 in year 1, $1,100 in year 2, $1,210 in year 3, and it never stops. It never sleeps. It never calls in sick. That gap between money that sits and money that grows is the entire difference between financial freedom and financial stress. And it starts with understanding one principle completely. The principle that builds millionaires. There is one financial principle sitting underneath every major personal fortune ever built. Not real estate, not crypto, not stock picking. One principle. It is called compounding. And the reason most people underestimate it is because in the beginning it feels embarrassingly slow. Here is how it works. You invest $1,000. It earns 10% this year. You now have $1,100. Next year, that full $1,100 earns 10%. You now have $1,210. Your earnings started earning. That extra $10 sounds meaningless right now. But that is exactly the trap. That is precisely the moment where most people mentally check out and permanently disconnect themselves from the most powerful wealth-building tool that has ever existed. Because here is what actually happens over time. Year 1, your $1,000 earns $100. Year 10, that same original investment earns $235 that year. Year 20, it earns $610 that year. Year 30, it earns $1,580 that year. You did nothing different. You added nothing extra. You just left it alone. The money got heavier. And heavier money earns heavier returns. This is why Warren Buffett made more money after age 65 than in his entire previous life combined. Not because he worked harder, not because he got smarter, Because compounding had been running quietly in the background for 50 years, and in the final stretch, it went almost completely vertical. The financial question you need to ask yourself right now is not, how do I make more money? The real question is, how many years of compounding am I leaving on the table by not starting today? Because every single year you wait has a price tag, a real one, in real dollars. Your money, your numbers, your future. Let's make this completely personal. You start today with $1,000. You put it into an S&P 500 index fund, which has averaged 10% annual returns historically over long periods, and every month you add $200. Not $1,000, not $500, just $200 a month. The cost of 4 dinners out, 3 unused subscriptions, 2 impulse purchases you won't remember making. Here is exactly what your financial life looks like. After 10 years, $44,000. After 20 years, $153,000. After 30 years, $411,000. After 40 years, $1 million. Now stop and look at this number carefully. Of that $1 million, you personally contributed $92,000. That's it. $92,000 in, $1 million out. The other $908,000 you never worked for, never traded for, never stressed over. It came entirely from compounding, from time, from one decision made once and left alone. And now here is the number that makes this truly uncomfortable. Every single month you delay starting costs you approximately $3,000 to $5,000 in final wealth. Not this month's $200 contribution, not this year's returns. $3,000 to $5,000 permanently gone because of 1 month of waiting, because of what that month would have compounded into over 30 and 40 years. The clock is running right now, whether you start or not. The 3 financial behaviors that quietly destroy wealth. Here is the honest financial conversation most people never have. Knowing this information and actually using it are 2 completely different things. And there are 3 specific behaviors that silently destroy most people's financial future. They don't look like mistakes when you're making them. They feel completely logical in the moment. The first one, waiting for the right time. I'll invest when I have more money. I'll wait until the market calms down. I just need to get through this one thing first. Here is the financial reality. Starting at 25 versus starting at 35 with the exact same monthly amount produces a difference of over $300,000 at retirement. Not because of how much you put in, because of how many years compounding had to work. Every year of delay is not just 1 year lost, it is every year that year would have compounded into. The second behavior, selling when the market drops. 2008, market crashes 50%. Millions of people panic and sell. The people who stayed invested doubled their money by 2013. 2020, market drops 34% in 33 days. People pull everything out in fear. The people who kept investing during those exact weeks saw generational returns within 18 months. Selling during a market drop does one thing financially. It turns a temporary loss on paper into a permanent loss in reality. The third behavior, investing whatever is left over. After rent, after bills, after groceries, after everything else. If there's something left, maybe invest. But maybe has never built a single dollar of lasting wealth. The financially free people in this world invest first. They live on what remains. They treat their future self like a non-negotiable bill. That one shift alone is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars over a lifetime.
Exact steps, right now. Here is exactly what to do, step by step, no vagueness. Step 1. Open a Roth IRA today. Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, any of these. Takes 15 minutes on your phone. 0 minimum balance to open. Your money grows completely tax-free, meaning compounding runs at full power without taxes reducing it every year. Step 2. Start with whatever you have right now. $500, $1,000, even $200. Start today. Because $500 started today beats $2,000 started 6 months from now. Every single time. The math is not even close. Step 3. Buy VOO or VTI. 2 tickers. S&P 500 index funds. Fully diversified. Extremely low fees. No research needed. No market analysis. No financial expertise required. Just buy and hold. Step 4. Automate $100 to $200 every single month. Set it once. It moves automatically before you see it, before you can spend it, before life finds a reason to redirect it somewhere else. This single habit, automated monthly investing, has quietly created more millionaires than every other investment strategy combined. Step 5. Leave it completely alone. Market goes red? Leave it alone. You want something expensive? Leave it alone. News gets scary? Leave it alone. Every interruption to compounding is not a temporary pause. It is a permanent reduction in your final wealth number. The strategy is simple. The discipline is the hard part. But the financial outcome is completely worth it. Here is the financial truth that ties everything together. Right now, 2 versions of you exist simultaneously. Version 1 opens an investment account this week, puts in $1,000, automates $200 a month, and never thinks about it again. Version 2 closes this video, says, "I'll start soon," goes back to the same financial routine. At age 60, version 1 has over $1 million. No debt, no financial stress, complete freedom over their time. Version 2 is still working, still stressed, still saying, "I should have started sooner." Same person, same income, same intelligence. The only difference is a single decision made today. This is not motivation. This is math. Compounding does not care about your intentions. It does not reward planning. It does not wait for the perfect moment. It rewards the people who start and stay. You have the information. You have the access. You have the tool. The only variable left is you. Go open the account today.